Alrighty up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Harlequin here, back again, and we're going to call this one the finals here because it occurred to us that Choco and Spirit both had won 2 of these games so far, and we had made it once all the way around the cycle again or whatever. I don't know. This is kind of informal, so it's informal King of the Hill here. But we're just going to go ahead and say winner of this is the winner of this improvised Tuesday morning happy fun time King of the Hill fight. With me today, we still have Mr. Captain Dark Riku, and Keltos is coming back on the line. Keltos, Riku, how are you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good, thank you.
I'm doing decent.
So how did that game go for you? All sorts of really fun turnarounds happened. We noticed, by the way, that you went back into your fun little double autocannon build again with some big changes, though.
Well, yeah, for starters, if I have to make some excuses, it's a really shitty chaos map in my honest opinion, and it's really tough to deal with the war boss, even though, yeah, it was really hard. I lost pretty much even in the early game because my heretic loss was pretty much stupid. But yeah, well, it's fun to do something different as well. To use the autocannons. They were pretty good, but you know, losing the suppression when you need it against the war boss is also a bit of a trade-off that really pay off in the long run. But enough about that, I suppose.
Oh, it's all good. All good. So we've got, so Spirit here. Looks like he's not pulling any punches, man. He's going for the Apothecary. He knows that the Apothecary makes Choco angry, and I think that's what he's going for here.
He will succeed where I fail, I hope.
He's going for the psychological attack right there. Yeah, we already saw Apothecary. So we saw you beat... I'm going to mess this up. We saw you beat Drakey. Drakey was playing as the mech boy. And then we saw Choco beat you, and Choco was playing as a war boss. And then of course, we had Keltos and Choco. So now we are back to Spirit and Choco. For anyone who missed all that, I'm not sure how I'm going to release all these, honestly, because it'll 7 games, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a couple today and a couple tomorrow. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
This is kind of.
It'll all work out in the long run.
Yeah, people seem to be interested in this kind of thing here, and I was just happy that all you guys showed up and were so eager to totally cast on the fly. I like doing that. I tend to do best when it's extemporaneous, i.e. not planned, improvised. I like doing that. But so thank you to all of you for just showing up and jumping right into casting. I hadn't even ever casted anything with Riku before, so props to you too, sir.
Thank you, no problem, man.
So, okay, so we have our resident, you are our resident Apothecary player. What can you tell me about Spirit's build order here? What comes to mind?
Well, he's going with double scouts for map control, but I think he wants to do the nutrition game and get 2 snipers. He's getting fond of that. I don't know, he built his power farm at the other place. Oh no, now he's putting down the node there. The entire orc blob is there, so he has a little hard time to defend that while he's on the field.
Yeah, I like how Choco did that, and I think a lot of newbie players could benefit from that kind of logic. We've seen a bunch of you guys do that in a bunch of different ways throughout this game, which is just to synergize your normal capping patterns with a direct attack on somebody else's potential power node. And
yeah.
It just keeps people off guard. And you'll see the exact same thing happening. Spirit up top, putting pressure on this power node as well.
Yeah, and
very useful.
Already decapped one of his rec points, Choco's rec points, and going for the second one with the scouts.
Nice. Yeah, really aggressive, interesting cap patterns going on all throughout here. By the way, you guys say whatever you want at any point. You know me, I just like to fill space. I will talk. I will fill gaps with random babble at any given moment here, and I can turn it off at a moment's notice. So feel free to speak your mind, interrupt me like crazy. I don't care.
Oh, then I shall do it.
Oh, good. All right.
Double shoot us with big shooter. Oh yeah, with the scout retreat instantly. It's good.
But looking, okay, sure, Spirit lost both his power nodes, but looking at his requisition income, he has almost 100 more requisition income than Choco.
That's yeah, he even has his natural rec capped. One of the others capped.
And you know, losing the power nodes is like, meh, I can just feel them later on, no worries. And he's killing power nodes in power generator. You should finish that power generator off and then just back off.
I love having lots of other people
getting
talking
in the building
because it gives me time to just do nice, smooth camera angle transitions. Just sit here and focus on all of that stuff.
Also, notice how Spirit uses his Apothecary in range stance, so he doesn't charge in foolishly when you decide to put him in cover.
Yeah. Well, those tacticals are really annoying. You're benefiting from the healing aura from the Apothecary just being inside the garrison, and the big shooters can't really do a whole lot.
Yeah, that is really,
nothing.
really annoying having that requisition point still on the front of his base. The map capture for this game is all over the place. I am surprised. Oh, we have User Choppas already down in the south right now with the Slugga Boys versus the
Yeah,
Assault
but I
Marines
think
as well.
the ASM are gonna jump out when they get back up from the knockback. They should.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
there we
they
go. There we go. Getting the safety there.
No model
No
loss. That's pretty lucky.
Yeah. It's one of those things that are really important. If he gets a model kill, that's such a lot to replace. Kills the power generators out the top side. And Apothecary is just shooting with his bolter, pushing back the double shooters, and that's just really terrible bad news for Shoko.
Lucky ASM. Choco's angry. Choco's getting angry.
You know, this is good, fueling the fire.
Yeah, this is all like we were talking about this in a couple of the other casts. That's how Choco plays, man. He fuels his anger. He tries to get angry during every game.
Spirit has almost the entire map except for 2 VPs and 2 generator spots.
He's gonna get every single requisition point on the map once that the scout finishes. That's, oh my god, I'm calling the game right
he has,
there.
yeah, he has 100 extra wrecking com and has a bigger arm. It's gonna be hard.
That is really, really aggressive capping on Spirit's part right there. My god.
This is insane. I've never
Full power
seen this
farm.
before. And he's fielding
And
another
going for-
unit.
Yeah,
Oh man, this is gonna be so hard for Shoki to come back from. Even
Yeah.
though Shoki's really is close to getting into tier 2, I'm not sure if he's gonna. Yeah, he should do it. Just get a war truck and try and benefit from like aggression in their mid game. But
yeah, I think he's gonna do that. Yeah,
He needs to
bring
wreck.
down extra. He's gonna have a hard time defending his generators if. Oh yeah. He's gonna have a hard time defending those now.
yeah,
There goes tier 2.
Real big. Okay, so Choco again going straight to tier 2. We have a really big gen bash potentially coming up here. Looks like the Slugga Boys are just gonna have to retreat. Man. Oh god,
But
Choco
the
is split
shooters
up
are
here.
totally isolated from the arm. There they go, retreat before they get knocked back.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse actually. That was probably the perfect timing to try and sneak by with a retreat like that. He'll probably take a loss here. No, he's actually gonna be okay. That was actually
Yeah,
the
but-
exact perfect time to retreat, it looked like.
But now with Heavy Bolter covering this massive Space Marine army.
That
yeah. He has no counters. He has to give up on those generators, and then he has enough money for the war trucks. So he just needs to sit back, get the war truck, and then like really get back into the game.
Spirit is not going tier 2. He keeps getting upgrades for all his units. Sergeant and Shotgun. The other
Yeah,
one is being used for capping, it seems.
Yeah, it's a mistake getting those sergeants and the shotguns. He doesn't need them, so it's all it's not adapting. He's going for a routine thing, and that's really what's getting to him at the moment.
I don't know, I think he's just confident that he can keep this up.
Yeah, sure. He has a 1.5 generator farm up and running now, but the war truck, it's gonna hit the field. Sluggas getting the knob as well, and it's
yeah, they
gonna
have
be
the knob
really tough.
queued up. No sign of burners. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty much his plan, exactly as you call it. He's going to fill up that war truck with Sluggas and try and get some nice ambushes there. But
Even the Scout Sergeant on his other Scout squad. Why is he doing this?
just
He
going
likes
for
scout sergeants.
tougher squads. He just wants everybody maximum toughness. It looks like.
Yeah, but I don't think he's aware that Shoke is actually tier 2, though he should anticipate it with the lack of upgrades from the early game.
Well, he can ignore the war truck with this force.
Yeah.
He can just ignore it, so.
But this is the part where Shoke is gonna get back into the game with the war truck and the double shooters now putting some hurt on that power node.
Yeah, I definitely will never underestimate Choco's war truck usage. He can just come out of nowhere with some really intense micro and catch people by surprise sometimes.
There we go, a bit of a stomp, didn't do a whole lot. Just for shits and giggles, I suppose.
Yeah, this is how we pretty much saw all during the last game with you, was that the war boss was there to distract attention from the rest of his army. Nice little attack right now coming from the Assault Marines, getting in really nitty-gritty, but likewise, we have those fully upgraded Slugger Boys with the user
Use
Choppas.
your Choppas. Apo going. No. Use heal on himself.
Yeah, yeah.